I loved being competitive with myself.
Mm-hmm.
And come 2018 combine, had fairly nothing spectacular, but just better times. And,
Mm-hmm.
it hit the markers in which they were looking for. I didn't really know what that meant at the time, but one of the coaches reached out and invited me to Lake Placid, New York.
Hmm.
And I was just like, what? Cool. Get an invite to that. That was like the coolest feeling in the world. Like, to me, it was like victory. Like, that was it. I thought I was going to go there, have fun, come on back to work.
Yeah.
Went off during the summer of 2018 to a rookie camp. There was a large amount of athletes there, all spectacular. And to just sum it up, Keoni, just kind of kept going through the process of like going through this trial, going through the next trial. Honestly, man, half the battle of a lot of things I feel like is just showing up. You just be there. Put your feet in the right place, and devote yourself, and things will happen. All in all, very humbled to have been named to the 2018 Team USA bobsled national team. That was very fun. Had no look back. I'm like, my thoughts then were like, I have no business being around these guys. What is going on? So, I wasn't anything special whatsoever. It was just more of like, I was there, I was present.
Yeah.
And I think I was eager to learn and get after it. And I think that was maybe more the strongest trait I could have brought to the sport, because dude, bobsledders, they're some just spectacular athletes, like spectacular. They're we're talking prior collegiate football players, CrossFit game championships, track super studs, So to me, I kind of missed that collegiate athletic career that I think some of these guys had. I missed that opportunity, but I was fine with my path. But I was just looking around, finding myself around what I viewed as, once upon a time, I described them as superheroes, and that's still how I viewed them. So it was just at all times, I was just having fun, and it was something I was curious about. And it was fun to go explore that curiosity and see how far I could progress myself. And that was only the beginning of that journey. So, but that was the start of the bobsled world.
In an article in May 2020 called "Stepping Outside Your Comfort Zone," the Guam Post, which they wrote about you.
You need to become a detective, Keoni. You need to become a detective. You're good, man.
You had a line where you said, "Everyone looks at it and thinks it's like a roller coaster, and you're just holding on. People don't realize you are flexing your entire body to remain as still as possible." And at that time, with that interview, you were a pusher, which I believe it's when you're just kind of towards the back, right? Where
you're just the piece of the piece of meat in the back that pushes the sled. That's it.
I mean,
you're just a body back there.
That's what all the cheerleading workout was for, right? This is the culmination.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying, Keoni. That's why I did it. It was leading to bobsled. Yeah.
How how do you so you go through the race, and then I'm just imagining like having to flex every inch of my body for 2 minutes, let's say, and then how do you not just like collapse out of the sled and be like, oh, done?
Oh, Keoni, the sled wants to keep you there.
Okay.
You could get out of that sled if you wanted to. You're moving so fast, and when you go through these turns, you experience some minor G forces. So you're not. It's not as if a roller coaster. You're designed to have fun. I'd say that you're designed to smile and see where you're going and have fun, and you're sitting kind of in a reclined position sometimes and stuff. But bobsled, man, you got these all, I would say, 210 plus pound individuals really sandwiched together, really up close and personal, right? And you're not sitting in the most comfortable positions, but you got to learn how to squeeze in. You're not trying to be comfortable, you're trying to go fast. And you sacrifice your comfort for a minute. It's not that bad, but yeah, man, I would say like it's described as like a roller coaster, but I forget who described it like this. I want to say I can't remember it right now. A bobsledder, but said it's like being stuffed into like a tin trash can, being rolled down a hill with all your friends hitting the trash can with a bat on your way down, and then at the end of it, you get out and smile. So by all means, man, it's a hell of a ride. It's an experience, I would say. As you develop in the sport, you actually come to enjoy parts of it. It's fun. At first, your first ride in a bobsled, man, is just like, for lack of a better way, it's just like, what the hell just happened? Like, what did you just go through? Because you just really haven't felt anything like it. You really
Yeah.
don't know what to expect. You can't see where you're going. You're sitting in this crunched up cannonball position.
Mhm.
But you just don't know what to expect. So it's something very, very new.
Yeah.
And if you don't properly breathe going through some of these turns, it kind of feels like you're gonna get the air knocked out of you. And you're just kind of like, what the hell just happened? Like, what did I get myself into? Like, this is at first you're like, this is not fun. Like, what the hell is that?
Yeah.
But honestly, that's just your first ride because you didn't know what to expect. Like,
Sure.
after you go through a couple of them and you learn the tracks, by taking reps in the sled, you do come to really enjoy it, and it becomes a challenge. Like, let me master. There's so many aspects to bobsled, and it's such a simple task. Yet
Mhm.
there's so many things that could go wrong. Plain and simple, strong men and women push heavy object really fast downhill, drive downhill, like really simple, right? But
Mhm.
there's just so many crucial details that need to happen in order for you to be a good bobsledder and have a good bobsled run. And you have, like I said, for the men's team, I'll just speak upon like the event of 4-man bobsled, which is what I really loved. Was there's so many components. Plain and simple, like you have to work as a team. You have to be in unison. You have to push this very heavy object extremely fast if you have any hopes of getting a good time. So it was that challenge of, let me break down this very, very what seems to be a simple task,
Mhm.
and let me try to get better at it. And that's what became
Mhm.
fun and addicting. And it's just all the more fun when you're around such great individuals. Truthfully,
Hmm.
like if you found yourself a part of the Team USA like men's bobsled group, um, I would say there was something special about each and every individual that was there. And you learn a lot from the people you're around. And it's just such a great group of guys to where there's so much camaraderie. And you're doing a lot of hard things over and over and over again, but they don't seem hard because the people you're around make your time there very special. So I always say to folks, it's like, I found bobsled, but I would say it's always important to find a group of people that, you know, you can go through challenges with, and you can learn a lot about yourself along the way, as well as, other people and different perspectives. So.